What's going on, y'all? In today's video, I will be exposing The Simpsons, American Dad, South Park, Lions King, and Bambi. But first, before we get into this, I'm gonna explain to y'all the psychological warfare behind television and what television actually is. I wrote all this down so it can be quick. You can get your information and be done. You know what I'm saying? In and out. Let's go. All right, so first of all, let's get into what television actually is. All right, so back in the 60s, the scientists found that television is actually a basic form of mind control. Within 30 seconds to a minute of watching television, your brain goes from a beta wave state, which is an alert awake thinking state which uses the left side of your brain, which is where critical thinking skills are. Then it goes to an alpha wave state, which is more of a relaxed daydreaming type state where you essentially go on autopilot and then you become a passive learner to the info that's coming into your mind. When you are in an alpha wave state, you are suggestible to whatever is going into your mind and what you are seeing at a subliminal level that you can't critically analyze as you are viewing it. Television is telling a vision. Telling a vision. They tell you a vision through these TV shows. When you are scrolling through these TV shows, they're called programs. They're called programs for a reason, to program the mind. This is why there are such thing as reality TV shows. Now, reality, and then go back to the word television. Tell a vision. Reality, tell a vision. Why is it even called a reality TV show? Because this is how they want you to perceive reality. Under this circumstance, under that circumstance, this is what you should do when this situation pops up. This is what you should do when this happens. Reality TV shows. And it's another thing that you can't even be a regular civilian and get on Jersey Shore, because they gonna ask you simple questions like, what would you do if somebody stole your stuff? If your answer is, I'm gonna go up to them and I'm gonna confront them, you know what I'm saying? That's all. They're not gonna want you on the show because they're looking for drama. The next person they gonna ask, what would you do if somebody stole your stuff? And that person respond, oh, I'm going up to them, I'm fighting them, I'm beating them up, I'm causing damage, I'm doing all of this. They gonna want you on the show because they want that drama to program the people. All right. So that's television right there. Now let's get into let's go ahead and get into The Simpsons, man. And this is something that I really want y'all to understand. These shows are programming everybody, but this is more specifically towards the men. When you are watching these shows, it is programming you to be a certain type of way. But specifically in these shows that I have listed is for men. All right. If you haven't noticed, in The Simpsons, American Dad, South Park, all of the dads in these TV shows are drunk, childish, sloppy, and they just don't care. They just don't care. This is not a coincidence. Every single dad in all of these shows are drunk, childish, sloppy, and just don't care overall. I'm gonna just give y'all an example, man. And this is not a coincidence. This is psychological warfare. And to get even deeper, this is to reduce power, confidence, and true manliness. And in the result of this is lowering men's testosterone. It sounds crazy, but probably just not woke yet. But let me just go ahead and put y'all on game real quick.
Wow, you look really hungover, Dad. What did you do last night?
Right. And that's all I really got to show. And I'm going to just show y'all these next few couple clips of these dads being drunk and just not really caring.
Can't you see I'm reading the cultural calendar? Ooh, mostly Mozart is in town.
Homer, Bart's at a very curious age.
Right? All right. Now, American Dad.
I know where this is going. Can I at least watch this time?
It's not a coincidence, y'all. They portraying all these dads as sloppy, drunk, and just not even caring. This is not a coincidence, y'all. This is an attack, a psychological warfare on men. On men. Because when you are watching these shows, you're not even really realizing that these things are programming you to be just like this. You gotta you gotta understand that whatever you feed your mind is really gonna affect you subconsciously. And we are constantly acting off of our subconscious thoughts. So if you are subconsciously being programmed by these TV shows, you are going to result in acting like this. Simple as that. That's why when most people watch reality TV shows and it's all this drama, people usually result in drama in real life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one example. That's just one example. And there is something else that I pulled up as well. And this ain't really nothing to do with the dads or nothing like that and being sloppy and just not caring. But just notice how in The Lion King, just about in almost every children's movie, the parent dies for some reason. The parent dies. This is when Simba finds out Mufasa died. Now, y'all really gotta understand that this ain't no coincidence, because this has happened and hold on. This has happened in the movie Bambi as well, with the mother dying. With the mother dying in Bambi. Like, why in these children movies the parent is dying? Like, what's even the point of that? It's psychological warfare. It's programming the brain. That's exactly what it's doing. Let me go ahead and get on South Park real quick. And every time drunk, getting arrested. And then we got Bambi right here. So the mother was following behind Bambi, but Bambi don't even know that the mother just got left behind. So Bambi gonna keep on running until he finally finds out.
We made it, Mother. Wait.
Psychological warfare. Now, y'all can say that, bruh, these is just cartoons. These is just movies. Like, it's just TV shows. Okay, so I gave you the facts of what television is. And I told you that through these TV shows, it's psychological warfare. It's psychological warfare. Television, tell a vision. You are telling a vision of what they want you to perceive life like. And then you got the TV programs, which is programming the brain. That's why it's even called a program. When you in front of these TV screens, 24/7 watching these shows, whatever it is, you are programming your brain. You programming your brain. Simple as that. It's not a coincidence that all of these dads in these TV shows are drunk, childish, sloppy, and just don't care. This is affecting men. This is affecting people as a whole. And it ain't even just these shows. It's way more shows out there. It's way more shows out there. It's just I'm not able to speak on it right now. It ain't even flowing how it's supposed to be. But this is what it is, y'all. It's psychological warfare. It is psychological warfare. And it's so much more that I have to say. It's just like, why is it not flowing right now? Why is it not flowing right now? It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. These big corporations like Disney, all of that is controlled by the elites. It's controlled by the elites. We all know that the elites don't have our best interests. They're not trying to really help us like they supposed to. Nah. They got some BS going on, man. And it's time for us to really wake up. It's time for us to really wake up and start paying attention. Start linking things together. For real, man. For real. What else do I have to say, bruh? Because I know if I get off of this, I'm going to be like, dang, I could have said way more. I really just think that's it right there, bruh. I think that's it right there. It's psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. An assault on testosterone. To lower men's testosterone. Man. In psychological warfare, that even plays a part in the Bambi and Lion Kings thing. Because it's messing with your brain, it's messing with your mind. So I just want to say this. If you got children, please be careful of what your children are watching. Please be careful of what your children is watching. I already exposed Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. is actually really, really evil. What else do I gotta expose? Just be careful of what you watching as well and what your kids watching, because it's psychological warfare. Like I said before, they gonna try to get these children at the youngest age possible, because that's when the children are most vulnerable. They don't know any better. And we all had to start at a young age. So if you can program the youth, you can control the future. Simple as that. We all had to start at a young age. If you can program the youth, you can control the future. And that's what they all did to us. Programmed us when we was little children. Psychological warfare. Simple as that, man. What else do I gotta say to make it really make sense? Because I'm really trying to make it make sense to y'all. Like, no cap. Hold on, let me make sure. But yeah, I'm really trying to make it make sense to y'all. But I really think that's it right there. I'm gonna just leave the video off at that. Yeah, man. I don't even think Family Guy is on there, but Family Guy as well. Family Guy as well, man. Hopefully you learned something from this video, man. It's psychological warfare. These TV shows are actually programs to program your brain. Simple as that. Same with reality TV shows. It's to program you. That's all, man. That's all I gotta say. You can do your research on your own. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Y'all stay positive, y'all stay happy, and most of all, just be thankful. 11-11.